Can we have silence, please? Thank you.
Ready?
I think I'm ready. I don't know. Let's go.
What was your entry point into sound system culture? I think hip hop is our entry point. Hip hop is what brought us together. We used to work at a record store called Fat Beats in Amsterdam, which was like the only spot for hip hop, I would say. This guy was working there, G was working there, and I came in as a youngster. I was like 10, 11 years old.
For us, like I'm a little bit older then, you know, so I think our entry with sound system comes from your parents. So my parent was like really into like reggae, but also James Brown, and it's like same with also with G, like you know, in the household, we have records. If your family playing the records on a Sunday or during cleanups, or you know, clean up the house, and then they put on some record and they let it play the whole album. So it's like putting on the thing, whole album, and they play, and then you go like, why? And also like my dad, he used to like drink and smoke, and then at night he would play the music loud, and then my mom was like, yo, what's going on, boom, boom, boom. Playing music at night in your own facility as loud as possible. And yeah, and then of course hip hop came and changed our whole perspective and shit.
Yeah, for me first it was hip hop, and then like starting to get to know what hip hop was all about. DJ Kool Herc, a Jamaican, came to New York City and brought sound system culture to the Bronx. That's what birthed hip hop. So I think that's the starting point of Patta if you go way, 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 way back, you know. Patta Soundsystem's hip hop Mount Rushmore. So that's what 4 guys? Yeah. That's 4 heads, right?
4 heads?
Yeah, that's impossible. Obviously, you have your greats like Tupac, Biggie, Nas, whatever. But for me, I would say Max B, Missy Elliott, Rock Marciano. Who else?
I don't know.
Maybe like Future, to have like a greater scope, because we all know
the older
ones, you know, like OG Rap, Big Daddy Kane,
Run DMC, and all of that, Dougie Fresh even or whatever. But why, like, it's
4 is impossible. I mean,
but those 4 that you have, then why for instance, is that they changed your perspective of narratives or whatever? Or?
I think they're all game changers.
Yeah.
What's one song you've released as Patta Soundsystem that everyone should listen to before they die?
Whoa.
I would say the project we did with Alchemist and Mike and Wiki for the Tommy Hilfiger collaboration. In general, that project was like a 360. Where we come from, where we met at this record store, Fat Beats. It's also where we met Alchemist. New York City was a big part of our DNA.
For me, like the one that we did with Campy and Alchemist, I think for us as Patta and also Patta Soundsystem, I think that's one of our best, like, in that period. I mean, like, nobody would even expect us to work with Campy, but he had a long-ass relationship with Campy, and we always supported him in any ways. So that was one thing. And then the second thing, of course, that Campy is a game changer for the Netherlands. And for us to bring that to the world, to say like, look, hip hop in Holland, in the Netherlands, especially with the Campy changed the whole landscape. But we, as Patta, we stand for something. And this was like I think for us, like a great statement saying like, this is what we represent, this is our culture, this is everything.
3 emergent artists from Amsterdam everybody should know about. I would say for me it's close to home. Tino, Nadim, and Jentel, they're 3 DJs from Amsterdam that either work with us, for us, or used to work in the store, customer care and things of that nature. They all separately do incredible things in nightlife, but when they get together and like form as Voltron, they just go nuts in the club, you know? So I think definitely those 3 DJs are what everybody should
check
look out for.
Dope. Yeah, agree, totally agree.
What's your clearest memory from working at Fabby's Records in Amsterdam? Edson's hangovers.
Oh yeah, tell me about those then.
No,
Yeah.
I used to work on eventually after just always being in the store and hanging with the big boys, not saying anything, just listening to their shits and giggles. Eventually I started working on the Sunday with Ed. I didn't have a key to the record store, so you know, like Edson was a big figure in Amsterdam nightlife DJing. So yeah, I mean, with nightlife comes partying, alcohol. So
Yeah.
every once in a while, I used to stand in front of the store for an hour, maybe an hour and a half. You know.
Sorry, man.
So that's definitely memorable. But for me, just meeting all the DJs and producers, rappers from all over the world that used to come there for in-stores and things of that nature. Just soaking up hip-hop in this one space.
It was just incredible, man. I also met G over there. I mean, Fabby's was like a hub, same as the Café de Duivel, but this was during the daytime. You know, Fabby's, not even DJs, but also MCs came through, but also just guys who just want to hang out.
Favorite UK freestyle of all time? For me, like a clear moment in time where I was like, yo, this is insane. I mean, I knew like some of the old like grime battles and things of that nature, Lord of the Mics. But for me, the Stormzy Skepta one, I think it was a Boiler Room, where there were just, it was like jam-packed, sweaty. That for me was just incredible to watch. And I think from that point, the UK just started killing shit.
The connection between, let's say, Amsterdam and London is very close. So just to references, it's like, so when hip hop came to Europe, it landed in London, let's say first, like UK, boom, and then Netherlands, the Dutch were like the second country in Europe to adopt it. For me, it's like more like the unity between England and Holland as of adapting hip hop and rap music.
What's one thing you've learned about music while running Patta and Patta Soundsystem? Growing up as a kid and music being almost like a outer worldly experience, you know, like it's a passion, it's a obsession, love. It's something I crave every day. Let it be possible to just be invested in it constantly, whether it's my personal time or work or whatever. I think over the years or every week I learn something different.